Hey Thomas, you asked if I would buy a break-even property today. We all know that housing today is very unaffordable. We know with high rates that cash flow is difficult, if not impossible. So Thomas, you asked, hey Michael, would you buy a break-even property? You've told us in One Rental at a Time, your book, that you would never buy an alligator, but would you buy something that was break-even? And I can only answer what I would do today. I can answer what some of my other millionaire experts would say, and the short answer is no. I wouldn't buy a break-even property, certainly not as a first property, because again, when you think something is break-even, it is very likely a money loser. So please don't talk yourself into buying a break-even property. I know it is difficult. I know it is hard. A couple of words of advice. One, in my book, One Rental at a Time, I let you know about two different periods over the last 20 years where it was hard, if not impossible, to buy properties. We kept doing the work. We kept moving forward. We kept trying, but we didn't get some property, and we are experiencing one of those times today. Second, I want to remind you, Dion from Dion Talk, part of the Three Musketeers. He had been farming in an area for a long time. He didn't find his deal until he went 30 minutes outside his existing buy box. I want to remind you about Derek, that ADU guy. He bought a break-even property, but he actually bought it knowing he was going to add 2 additional units. And then, of course, there is seller financing, something that I have used repeatedly to get below market interest rates and guarantee that properties would cash flow. So at the end of the day, I have a few pieces of advice. One, I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. Keep going. I would give you this challenge, Thomas. It sounds like you have absolutely been doing the work. Sounds like you have a buy box, which is something to be very impressed with, so thank you for doing that. I would ask you this question. At what price or what interest rate might a property become a great deal in your market? So for example, if you're in a market where you can't buy anything below 300 grand, what price would it make sense? Because I think we are heading into winter months, and if history repeats itself, you are going to get the opportunity to find some motivated sellers. So why not take your shot at finding a motivated seller? Also, don't forget to skill up. Maybe ADUs like Derek is talking about. Maybe it's an ADU by adding an accessory dwelling unit. And of course, don't forget what Dion told us. You know what? Sometimes, Michael, you just need to go 30 minutes outside your existing buy box and you can find tremendous deals. So at the end of the day, Thomas and everybody watching this, I know it is hard. I know it is difficult. Keep going. Don't give up. But also, maybe expand your footprint. Maybe think about adding accessory dwelling units. Maybe learn seller financing and things of that nature. I know you can do it, Thomas. I know others that are following this. Don't give up. I, again, to your question, Thomas, would not buy a break-even property. Folks, I'm on a trip for a couple of weeks. If you want me to answer your question, leave a comment below, and I will do my best to get to it. Have a great day.